right? Like an in-camera meeting, which is usually held in chambers, but the judge came back and said, listen, there's nowhere else we can do it. We are going to do it in the courtroom. So there's a lot to talk about and break down. And I've got two wonderful attorneys with me, criminal defense attorney Molly Parmer and civil rights attorney Jim DeSimone. Thank you so much both for being with me. Let's start first with probably nothing surprising about the fact that, number one, the judge is going to speak with the attorneys, presumably about jury instructions and any other things that they have to get through in terms of logistics and next steps. And number two, when the jury comes back, they will hear jury instructions followed by closing argument. Jim, let me start with you. Is that pretty typical in your experience?
Well, absolutely. The way the jury is going to be instructed is key in this case. I mean, unlike the Derek Chauvin trial, there really doesn't seem to be a lot at issue here. The crimes that he's being charged with are pretty straightforward. There's not the types of issues. But of course, you want to know what the jury instructions are going to be when you start your closing argument so that you can get in there and show the jury that according to the jury instructions, it should either be a not guilty verdict or a guilty verdict, depending on which side of the aisle you're on.
All right. And let me ask you, Molly, I know that you're also a law professor at Emory University, and I would be remiss